Hello and welcome everybody, this is your host, Learvok, and you're just in time for more Kingdom Hearts 2. In the last episode, we entered the world that never was, which is a dark kind of city-looking area, kind of nighttime feel. It looks like it's got some signs here, kind of add on to the effect. And we found this place. This humongous castle, which we're about to enter. This is the home base of the Nobodies, Organization 13's very own home. So yeah.
Kairi, where are you?
Shh! Remember where we are. This is their stronghold.
Right, Your Majesty.
Be careful. I think we got company.
So yeah, almost right away we're getting ambushed by Nobodies. Or another cutscene. Huh.
Namine. There you are.
Yeah, this guy.
Namine?
Kairi, I'm afraid leaving is not an option. I'll take you to see Sora. You don't want that?
I do. More than anything. But not with you around.
If I had a heart, this would be where I'd die of laughter.
This Sayax is just...
You... Didn't Roxas take care of you?
You can take it from here, Riku.
Oh, it's Riku!
Riku.
Oh. So, it seems... That's a very interesting keyblade he has. Ooh. That was...
Wait!
One thing I really do enjoy about this game, and it's kind of one of those, in an ironic way, is the way they kind of paint over the character's face.
You really here?
Like, anyone in a hood is given, oh, what the, that's not Riku. That's Ansem. I mean, bad, evil Ansem. The heartless Ansem. So yeah, I'm confused, a little confused, yeah. As you probably should be, So one thing real quick of note, from here on forward, we'll be encountering nothing but Nobodies. So yeah, kind of plan accordingly. If you want to level up your drive forms, you're gonna want to do it elsewhere. Except for Valor form. Valor form might be able to get away with it because they can. It's the only one that's not really dependent on the fact that you're fighting Nobodies. But yeah, so we got a couple of sorcerers, I think they're called. Which are they? Character links, of course. I keep forgetting about that. Yeah, sorcerer. So we got those things. They keep attacking you with energy cubes that I swear are just pink versions of Energon from the original Transformers. Yes, I'm a fan. Well, what took you so long to figure that out? So we got Roxas, who we got from last episode. Riku, who is being... Yeah. So... they never really explain why he's Ansem. But the one explanation in the last game, in the first game, he was absorbed by Ansem or consumed by Ansem, and that's kind of what turned him into the it's kind of what turned him into your rival sort of character archetype. And so one explanation could be that's kind of residual energy from that. Be my guess anyway. I mean, they do sort of give a reason why, but it's still like okay, why isn't retaliating strike working? We're gonna have to go through and after this battle and okay, there you go. Abilities. Why is that off? Okay, that's weird. That shouldn't be off, but okay. So we got some dense. Did we ever get Twilight material? You know what? My voice is cracking for some strange reason. It feels like it's cracking. Probably been talking a lot. Probably been talking too much today. I don't know. Or maybe it's just me going crazy. I mean, that is a possibility. Right here we have an elevator. We have to deal with the Lancers. One thing I'm going to mention real quick. There's going to be a certain battle we're about to get into, I think. Is it? I want to say it's the next room. Well, we'll find out in a minute. No, it's not this room. Maybe the room after this one. Little cosmic belt. That's actually pretty good. I'm going to sort of show off this background area. You can see like the squares that form the other rooms. You can see the whole. I really love the kind of techno feel it has. Like everything behind the walls, like kind of has this techno feel of like pipes and metal, like just zigzagging around. It really looks cool. And also, one thing I want to mention, I really wish we could stand on this platform over here, because then we could reenact probably the most well-known scene in Star Wars. Actually, it'd probably be this. Actually, this one would probably be better. Actually, did we ever equip? Oh, that's right, we didn't buy that one. And with Donald. Kind of don't need the lucky on him, but at the same time, I really like being able to get items easily. What else? Oh, Cosmic Belt, that's right. Okay, so let's go ahead and hook that up. There we go. Yeah, the Cosmic Belt's really good, though it doesn't give us any boosts. It is still like 6 defense, and let's face it, like, you're not going to be running in, at this point in the game, you're not going to be running into a whole lot of, ooh, got Aura Chopper. Ooh, got Magic Boost. Ooh, got Serenity Shard. We got a lot of sets there. I guess we completed the Dense series. Did we? No, we're missing a crystal. Unless there's not a crystal. We got the Serenity series, I guess. Stone Gem Crystal. Huh. We can make a petite ribbon, which I'm not sure if that'd be worth it. I guess it's the only thing we can make, so let's go ahead and there's a bright gem on that. And we don't have enough to make it up to upgrade it, do we? Nope. We might run into some stone and shard. Actually, I'm not sure if we're going to be running into any shard drop drops from here on. No, we might. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue, shall we? We've spent enough time gushing over. Here's where the battle is. This is probably my favorite room in the game. I just love the way it's designed. Actually, probably my second favorite room, at least in this world. It's my second favorite room. But yeah, there's... I believe it's after this.
Sora, you've done well.
Where's Kairi?
Who knows? I expect she's catching up with her friend from the darkness.
What do you mean?
You could mean Namine, because she's technically in the darkness. Or he could mean Riku, which is probably what he actually means.
But you can believe this. Organization 13 has no further use for you. Just look there. Our Kingdom Hearts.
The moon?
Thanks to you,
never would have guessed.
Collected countless hearts.
All this time, Kingdom Hearts is really the moon.
Their euphoria. Now all they need is one more helping from the Keyblade bearer.
You know, I'm trying to think of a My Little Pony joke in there. I just can't think of any. I just can't think of any that would be good right now. Give me some time. I probably could think of something. But I can imagine this acknowledged Princess Luna was banished to the moon. Does that mean she was seeking out Kingdom Hearts? Yeah, that was pretty bad. I'm sure excuse me. I'm sure someone else could come up with something better. And Kairi's. Oh, she's okay.
Take it.
And she now has a Keyblade. That is freaking awesome.
This time, I'll fight. You know Sora's completely hopeless without us. Come on, Riku.
And she suddenly knows how to use a Keyblade. Has had, to our knowledge at least, absolutely zero training in swords. As far as we know. And she wields it perfectly. Zero training in swords. And I know what you're thinking. Well, it might just, be like the Power Ranger effect. You kind of, you activate it, and then now you just kind of subconsciously know.
Well, the setup is kind of nice.
And for those that think that's just a theory, no, they actually do mention that in the very first episode of the very first Power Rangers. It's like, I believe Billy says it.
Once again, you underestimate me.
I don't know why that particular part sticks out though. But anyway, point I'm trying to make here, they point out in this game that you actually do need sword training to be able to wield a Keyblade effectively. In fact, Birth by Sleep, you have the main characters actually train. And for those of you thinking, oh, how hard could it be to wield a sword? Trust me, wield one. If you've never even held a sword in your hand, that's all I gotta say. You've never held a sword in your hand if you say that. You got weight to deal with, you got balance to deal with, you got adjusting. It's like driving a car. Every sword is slightly different, albeit you can get like same model swords and be okay generally. Just like you would with a similar model car. Like every car drives a little differently, and it takes adjusting. And if you've never used a sword in your life, you don't know how to wield it properly.
It's been too long, my friend.
That's
The wise.
Oh, I think I made that joke earlier. Never mind.
Come to me before things got so bad.
Xemnas, the organization superior, is the nobody of Xehanort, my foremost apprentice. Burden was mine to bear.
Is that all?
Somebody can make their own One Ring reference. One Ring rule them all reference. I don't care enough about Lord of the Rings to make one.
There was more. I was obsessed.
It's not that I hate Lord of the Rings. I just.
My apprentices stole everything precious.
I don't know. I think I went in there with the wrong. Went in watching my first time with the wrong expectations. It's kind of spoiled me since. Cause I grew up playing games like Final Fantasy, and like at the time Lord of the Rings came out, I've already seen like Final Fantasy X, and they're like, you know, throwing fireballs and stuff like that. And like you don't see any of that in Lord of the Rings. You see walking trees and flashes of lights and giant birds, which still doesn't make sense why the giant birds came at the end, but then they couldn't be there from the very beginning, and it makes even less sense when they drop them off at the end of the first Hobbit movie. Why not just take them all the way? I think someone explained to me, because I've never read the book, just to let you know, but somebody explained to me, like, they're like gods, like the giant birds are like gods or something. Like, really? That's they have better duties? So then it doesn't make sense for them to be there in the first place then. And maybe it does in the book. Maybe it explains it better in the book or something, but I don't know. But that's not even my gripe. It's the whole special effects kind of didn't. I don't know why they didn't impress. I think it was also like the same year Harry Potter came out, so you saw like the same quality of effects, but they kind of utilized them a little differently. And Harry Potter did impress me then. And I think I might have seen Harry Potter first. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I'm sure if I would go watch them again and had the patience to sit through all the movies, I'd actually enjoy them a lot more. But
if that was what it took to awaken his friend,
I don't know. The first one I remember being pretty okay, and the second, I think the second one felt like it was kind of a mess. Like it was a really well organized mess, if that makes any sense. Because like it kept jumping. Was that the one that they kept jumping between the stories? Like I think like Merry and Pippin, and then like Frodo and Sam and Gollum, or Schmeagol or whatever. Andy Serkis decided to go by, but whatever name Andy Serkis decided to go by that day. Then like jumping between like the Fellowship, Legolas, Aragorn, Gimli, and whoever else was there. I think those are the only three that were named. And it's like I swear I had a hard time following that. I don't know why, because I think it's like the whole thing, like Merry and Pippin and Frodo and Sam, like they switch between them, and I'd be like, wait a minute, where are we now? And wait, are these? No, I get confused. Like I don't know why I think they were the same people. It was like for like a split second. Like I guess I don't know. I guess maybe if I went through. I was like really young when they first came out. I mean, I'm 26 now, so if you do the math, I was like pretty young at the time.
Have you been a good boy? Show yourself.
You.
It sounds like you haven't. Sora, Roxas.
Go die in a pit.
Hey, did he just call me Roxas?
You really put Organization 13 in a pickle. I guess that must be why the
You can't see this right now, but I'm staring at Xigbar intently, hoping that he'll catch fire.
You don't look like you're half the hero the others were.
Are you done?
I really don't like this guy at all.
Rambling, as if.
I mean, I hate this guy worse than Xaldin, and that's saying a lot about that. I mean, I've talked about how much I hate Xaldin. You know, the spear guy from Beast's Castle? The guy I said was a nightmare on higher difficulties. Like, even on normal, he's a... Ugh. Xigbar is not as difficult, but freaking A, every time he opens his mouth, I just want to punch him in the soul.
You really shouldn't have betrayed us.
I hate him so much that I actually made my emulator slow down a little bit. So, for the beginning of the battle, he'll hide up like a coward up in his crow's nest and attack you. What you can do, if I can, you break. There you go. And actually, that's the only real way you can damage him for the time being. And after he does that, he'll come down here and start attacking, and then he warps all over the freaking place. This doesn't seem like it's so bad right now, but wait until he gets lower health, and and he's already starting to change the arena. And this pit, we have to walk around the pit. He can attack us all he wants. Actually, we might... Actually, lightning might be better in this case. Yeah, lightning is better in this case. Yeah, so I guess for that form, you can just spam spells, but for this one, like, you can just definitely see how... I've never completed Birth by Sleep. I basically just got through Aqua and Terra's story. There we go. I will say it is like that is still fun and like no matter how frustrating the fight gets, that is still amazingly satisfying to be able to kick an energy shot that many times. So yeah, he constantly changes the arena throughout the entire battle. So I mean, it's not anything new. It's just frustrating. Ah, crap. There we go. And I'm kind of curious. Oh, there we go. I was kind of curious how much health he had. I figured it. Is he immune to damage now? He is. If I can even. Oh yeah! Holy crap! He is. Wow! I don't even know how you're supposed to dodge that. Again, imagine playing this on higher difficulty where you're taking significantly more damage. Like, even on normal mode, you're taking significantly more damage than you are from beginner mode. Beginner mode is like, you know, hey, we're gonna give you just a chance to go through the story if you want. Okay, that is... There we go. Okay. I don't know what is the first shot trying to get that to work. I'm sure this game had allowed for a higher rating than E. He probably wouldn't be calling this sneak. Yeah, holy crap! How are you supposed to... I guess the trick would be just to keep constantly moving? Ugh. There we go. You can really already tell this is a long and drawn out fight. And right there, holy cow. Yeah, I guess the only thing you can really do is just run around. Imagine, like, I can imagine, like, you know, easy mode being for people, like, in situations like this where you just kind of, you don't want to end up having to see the game on the screen 15,000 times because you're trying to, you know, you're in a bit of a hurry, you're in more of a hurry to beat. Or you want to be more casual, and you're not, like, you know, very good at RPGs, or action RPGs, I should say, because, you know, let's face it, if you're in a turn-based RPG, it's not going to be that hard. But I mean, imagine, like, I can imagine most people, even like casual gamers, playing this on normal mode. Because, you know, that's the difficulty the game was intended on, and that's why it's called normal mode. In all honesty, it's the only mode I believe should exist in a video game, but, you know, I'm aware of the hypocrisy here, but call it taking advantage of the system. And in this case, you know, normally I'd play on normal mode, but like I said, I'm well aware of the hypocrisy of playing on easy mode. But anyway, like I said, they recommend normal mode be the standard mode. I can't even cast heal right now. Wow. Again, imagine playing this on hard difficulty, or even on normal difficulty, where like mana is more of an issue and health is being drained faster. And wow, wow, he is like nothing but this at this point. Nothing but contempt for this guy. And again, it's not so much the fight, because like I said, it's not as difficult as Zaldin. I mean, but still frustrating to deal with. And again, it's not even so much the fight, because the fight, if I can imagine, if you're really good at this game, it's really fun. But I can imagine parts of it being fun, but like the guy himself.
Why did you call me Roxas?
I hate this guy so much. And like I said, in Birth by Sleep, you actually fight him before he becomes a nobody. He is pretty much the same. Like, it is the same fight. Not, I think you're in a bigger arena and it's a little easier because he doesn't have, you know, the shapeshift, the arena changing ability. But he's still like, you know, he's jumping on those, he's like floating upside down and just shooting at, you know, he's still doing the same stuff. Or at least I remember that. I could be wrong on that, but
Riku chose that form so he could use the power of darkness. It won't be easy.
oh, so they do actually explain that. I apologize for earlier, saying that they don't explain it. I forgot that one little throwaway line that Sauron the White said. I'm trying to remember that. I'm trying to remember the actual actor's name. Okay, so one more thing real quick before we leave this episode off, because we've been going on for almost 30 minutes now. There, at this point, we can actually get a fourth drive form. There is a fourth drive form. I've mentioned it before. It is a random chance whenever you activate drive form, I believe, during battle. It has to be. I could be wrong. In fact, I might want to check that out real quick. Gotta wait for this to load up. I happen to have my internet browser up at the time, so. Oh, it says whenever you activate another drive form, so we could try and unlock it just by basically staying at a safe spot and activating any form. But it is by far the coolest and most awesome drive form ever. And nope. Yeah, basically you just have to keep doing this the whole time. Yeah, it doesn't say otherwise. Doesn't really give like the probability of when it's gonna pop up either. So on my last playthrough, I actually got very lucky and got like right after the fight. Like I went into drive form immediately after, and boom, it was there. So yeah, you can kind of see how much of a tedious process this becomes. But anyway, we're gonna hopefully unlock final form sometime between now and the end of the game. Yeah. I'll be able to at least show that off. I don't think I'll be able to level it. But, yeah. In the meantime, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the episode off here because it's almost got to the 30-minute mark. Actually, by the time I end this episode, it's probably going to be over the 30-minute mark. Slightly over, but still. In the next episode, we'll be continuing onward into the castle that never was. us in the world that never was, and eventually, hopefully, climb up and find Kairi, Riku, the king, everyone, beat Xemnas, save the game, destroy the world, whatever. Wait. Crap. I screwed that one up. We're gonna save the world. Hopefully. But until then, I'll see you guys later.